Living alone as an older adult is a unique journey filled with opportunities for independence, peace, and self-discovery. However, it also presents specific challenges that can sometimes feel overwhelming. Many people have shared their thoughts on various platforms and forums, offering insights into their experiences of living alone in later years. This wealth of wisdom can help make the process smoother and more enjoyable, and I believe it's important to tap into this collective knowledge. In this video, I'll discuss some of the most important things to avoid when living alone, particularly as an older adult. The advice I'll share comes not only from personal experience but also from the valuable lessons learned by countless others who have walked this path. My hope is that this guide will help you navigate these challenges with greater ease, helping you avoid common mistakes while fully embracing the beauty and freedom of your own company with confidence and contentment. 1. Avoid complete isolation. One of the most frequent concerns shared by older adults living alone is the risk of falling into isolation. It's incredibly easy to develop a routine where days turn into weeks with minimal interaction beyond the essentials. Many older adults have shared stories of gradually disconnecting from friends, family, and community without realizing it, until they found themselves feeling lonely and detached. Isolation can sneak up on you, especially when living alone, so it's crucial to be proactive in maintaining social connections. You don't need to be social every day, but small, regular interactions can make a huge difference. Even something as simple as setting up weekly phone calls with family members or friends, joining a local club, or participating in online forums can help. Some people have found purpose and companionship by volunteering. For example, one woman shared how volunteering at a local animal shelter gave her a renewed sense of purpose and introduced her to new friends. The key is not to wait until loneliness becomes overwhelming, but to take action early, keeping social ties alive in ways that work for you, whether through virtual connections, local meetups, or joining hobby groups. 2. Avoid neglecting your health. When living alone, it's easy to let health routines slip, as there's no one to remind you to take care of yourself. Many people have admitted that they've skipped doctor's appointments, delayed taking medications, or put off simple things like getting fresh air or exercise. One older gentleman shared his story of how he kept postponing his regular checkups and exercise routines, thinking he would get to them next week. Unfortunately, weeks turned into months, and he eventually developed serious health issues as a result. His advice? Set reminders for yourself, whether it's on your phone, on sticky notes, or in a calendar, to keep on top of medical appointments and medication schedules. In addition to physical health, it's essential to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. When living alone, feelings of anxiety, sadness, or even depression can be easy to overlook or bottle up. Many people have found that speaking to a therapist or simply talking to a friend about their feelings made a significant difference in their emotional health. Avoid neglecting your emotional state, and consider seeking help if you feel overwhelmed. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and both deserve attention. 3. Avoid ignoring safety concerns. Safety is something we often take for granted until something happens. Living alone, especially as you get older, requires being more aware of potential risks and taking steps to prevent accidents. Many older adults have shared stories about falls or other emergencies where they were unable to get help immediately. For instance, one woman on a senior living forum recounted how she slipped in her kitchen and couldn't reach her phone for hours. This experience taught her the value of investing in a personal emergency response system, one of those devices that allow you to call for help with the push of a button. In addition to having an emergency system, make sure your home is safe by improving lighting, especially in stairways, hallways, and bathrooms to prevent tripping hazards. It's also a good idea to consider security measures like installing cameras or having a trusted neighbor check in on you regularly. Taking these precautions doesn't mean you have to live in fear, but it can give you peace of mind, allowing you to live safely and securely in your own home. 4. Avoid developing unhealthy habits. Living alone offers a sense of freedom, but without someone around to encourage you, it's easy to fall into unhealthy routines. Whether it's overeating, avoiding exercise, or indulging in too much alcohol, these habits can creep up unnoticed when there's no one to keep you in check. One woman shared that after her spouse passed away, she found herself endlessly snacking in front of the TV because she no longer had someone to share meals with. Over time, she realized this was affecting her physical and mental health, so she began to plan and prepare proper meals again, which not only improved her diet but gave her day more structure. Setting realistic health goals is important when living alone. You don't need to go to the gym every day, but regular physical activity such as taking a short walk or doing gentle exercises at home can make a big difference. Likewise, being mindful of your eating habits and limiting unhealthy snacks can help maintain your physical and emotional well-being. Living alone provides freedom, but with that freedom comes the responsibility to take care of yourself, treating your body like the dear friend it is. 5. Avoid letting your home become a burden. For many older adults, maintaining a large home can become a source of stress. A home that was once perfect for raising a family can begin to feel overwhelming when living alone. Keeping up with cleaning, repairs, and yard work can be both physically and mentally exhausting. One person on a forum shared how she spent years trying to maintain her large family home after her children moved out, feeling guilty about the idea of downsizing because of all the memories tied to the house. Eventually, she realized that moving to a smaller, more manageable space gave her more freedom and allowed her to live more comfortably. If you're not ready to downsize, consider hiring help for tasks like lawn care, cleaning, or home repairs. Your home should feel like a sanctuary, not a burden. If you do decide to stay in your current home, think about ways to make it more manageable and less stressful. A comfortable living environment will contribute to your overall well-being. 6. Avoid losing your sense of purpose. One of the most challenging aspects of living alone, particularly after retirement or the loss of a partner, is the potential loss of purpose. Without the daily structure of a job or caring for family members, many older adults feel adrift, unsure of how to fill their time. However, your life still holds immense value and there's always something new to learn, explore, or contribute. Engaging in hobbies you've always wanted to try, whether it's painting, gardening, or learning a new language, can give you a renewed sense of purpose. Volunteering is another excellent way to stay engaged. As mentioned earlier, many people have found great satisfaction in volunteering their time, whether at local organizations, schools, or shelters. One older man shared how becoming a mentor to young people in his community gave him a deep sense of fulfillment and connection. The key is to keep exploring new interests and passions. Life is full of opportunities, and living alone doesn't mean living without purpose. In fact, it can be a time to pursue things you've always wanted to do, creating new memories and experiences along the way. 7. Avoid feeling like you have to do everything alone. A common trap older adults fall into when living alone is the belief that they must handle everything on their own. However, it's important to remember that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Whether it's asking a neighbor to assist with errands, having family members visit more often, or hiring someone to help with house maintenance, accepting help can make life much easier. One woman shared how she initially hesitated to rely on her adult children for help, feeling like it might diminish her independence. Over time, however, she realized that asking for assistance actually allowed her to live more fully and without unnecessary stress. It's essential to recognize that you don't have to do everything alone. Reaching out for support, whether it's from family, friends, or professional services, can make a huge difference in your overall quality of life. 8. Avoid neglecting your home environment. When you live alone, you have the freedom to make your home a reflection of your personality and tastes. However, it's easy to let things slide when no one else is around to notice. Over time, clutter can pile up, and things may go unattended, creating not only a source of stress but potential safety hazards. For example, one woman shared how after her husband passed away, she slowly let her home become disorganized, allowing projects to go unfinished to go unfit or to accumulate. It wasn't until a friend helped her reorganize that she realized how much her messy environment was affecting her mood. Taking small, manageable steps to keep your space tidy can help maintain a sense of peace and control in your daily life. You don't have to deep clean or reorganize everything at once, but simple tasks like reducing clutter in high-traffic areas and keeping surfaces clear can make a big difference. A clean and organized home can promote a peaceful mindset, helping you feel more comfortable and relaxed. 9. Avoid losing track of time. When living alone, especially after retirement, it's easy for the days to blur together. Without the structure of a job or regular activities, you may find yourself losing track of time. This can lead to feelings of disorientation or even depression. Many older adults have shared tips on how to maintain a sense of structure in their lives. For example, one man found that setting daily and weekly routines gave his days more purpose. He scheduled regular activities like grocery shopping or taking a morning walk at the same time each day, which helped him maintain a sense of normalcy and stability. Establishing a daily routine doesn't mean every moment has to be planned out, but having a few regular activities on your calendar can help give your days structure and purpose. Whether it's setting aside time for hobbies, errands, or social activities, having a routine helps prevent time from slipping away unnoticed. 10. Avoid holding on to too many sentimental items. It's natural to hold on to things that have sentimental value, but over time, an excess of belongings can lead to clutter and emotional burden. Many older adults have shared how difficult it was to part with items after losing a spouse or downsizing. One woman talked about how she held on to her husband's belongings for years, unable to let go. Eventually, she realized that holding on to too many things was keeping her from moving forward. She decided to keep only a few meaningful items and let the rest go, which helped her feel more at peace. Decluttering doesn't mean erasing memories, it's about making space for new experiences and creating an environment that feels light and joyful. By letting go of excess belongings, you open up your living space and allow yourself to focus on the present rather than being weighed down by the past. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you can better enjoy the independence and peace that comes with living alone while maintaining a healthy, fulfilling lifestyle. Embracing your independence doesn't mean isolating yourself, neglecting your health, or taking on too much. Instead, it's about finding a balance, creating routines, staying connected, and asking for help when needed. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more content on how to live your best life at any age. Thank you so much for watching.